is it's a computer program playing it too.
Yeah, it's automated, right?
Yeah.
Imagine every spell in your book being able to be set to a parameter that'll trigger when you want it to.
Right.
And then
like
you
I said,
can, there's just a lot to it where you can have it will show, like, you have like a radar of like all the shinies that are around, the mobs that are around, right? So even if you can't see them, you can just, once you're in the zone, you can just scroll up.
How do
and
you
can see where
reset Dark UI to scratch?
just default to like how it is when you first get it.
Okay, have you opened the Unified yet?
Do what?
Have you gone into your Unity or Unified yet?
It's
Okay, go to your Dark UI folder.
I mean, I used it for years and years and years.
I know, but there's a new tool now. If you've updated it recently, you'll have the new tool.
Okay, so hold on. I'm like half blind. I need to get some food.
The new tool lets you control all the settings for it.
Well, it's an auto installer and
Yeah.
auto backup. It's really great. It's an external tool.
Okay, so I'm in here. So the Dark UI Unified and Dark UI Notify.
Yep.
Unified.
So double click
run
the
that.
Unified. You don't have to run administrator, just double click it.
I'm getting a little annoyed. Like, I don't know why it's not
At
saving.
your
Every
service.
time I log in, I've got to load UI and turn Dark UI on again.
Okay. That is something in your settings for your Dark UI, but I will tell you this much. Any changes you make to your UI while you're logged in the Dark UI are not going to take effect. Log into the station launcher, make the changes you want to make, create your loadout in your options, make sure you save an option that says like launcher save or something so you know what it was. That's the only time that shit saves permanently.
No, it's saving. All the Dark UI layout and settings and customizations are being saved. I just have to turn it on every time.
Oh, it's not set to that. That's the INI file.
Yeah, I mean, I have to type load UI every time. So I just go into
Yeah.
the EQ2. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, so you have find the instructions on the INI file to get that INI file in your regular EQ changed.
Okay.
In your EQ2 folder, and that'll make it so it'll constantly load up Dark UI all the time.
Yeah, mine's like that. But I did the wizard installer. Mind you, I don't even know why I have Dark UI. For the most part, I don't use any of its features, but
Yeah, it's only got a few things that I'm really right. I'm sure once we start rating,
yeah, that's
the
kinda
main
how it is.
reason I wanted it was the clickies on the group and raid players.
Yeah, I like that. It's good for my cookies.
And I'm liking this. I haven't had a need for it yet, of course, but the gear buff macros, that's kind of cool because I always make my own anyway. I've always got a hotbar full of macros for my gear clickies.
Sugar Britches, how much longer with that name? He said
What
you
the
only had
fuck
to
did
hold
you
for-
just say to me?
Huh?
What the fuck did you just call me?
Sugar Britches.
What was your question?
I'm the one that named you that in the first place. They loved it, so they switched you. I don't know why. I don't
It's
even
a
know
thing
why.
now.
You said something this morning. I don't know what you said this morning, but it was funny. And
No, what was your question though, bud?
oh, how do I reset it now? I got to tell you.
Reset what?
Press UI.
Oh, reset. Yeah. So on the Unified, when you go to updates, on one of those tabs, if you look on the bottom right or the center bottom, it says reset all or something like that. Yeah. On right when you do the update tab, mine says reset all on the bottom right.
Mine says read server message.
Oh, so different version. I haven't updated it in a year. Let me see if I can find it.
Do you have an ID where I can do a fishing in Freeport?
Oh yeah, the in Freeport itself. No, take the bell, the city bell, to the ruins or the graveyard. The very top or the very bottom zone. One of the
Okay.
two. Both of the docks have fish right off the dock. If you need more, just take the bell to the top. If you're done with that, take the bell to the bottom and back and forth.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is anyone using Windows 11?
Yeah.
Do you know how to dock this stupid start bar on the side window on the bottom?
Sort of. You have to go to your taskbar settings, and then when you right-click, I believe it'll say, do you want them horizontally or vertically?
You go to your taskbar settings.
Yeah.
Well, that brings up personalization taskbar.
Yeah, taskbar settings. Just click on taskbar settings. So right-click in your taskbar and hit taskbar settings. Scroll down. You'll find taskbar location on screen. Bottom, top, left, right.
In Windows 11?
I'm in Windows 11.
How's that working for you? I've been hesitant to install it.
I'm not sure yet. See, I just have taskbar alignment center or left.
No, it doesn't say taskbar alignment. It said, oh, wait.
Are you sure you're not 10?
I bought Windows 11. Why am I running Windows 10?
Oh, Windows 11 was free.
Yeah, I thought it was free.
No, I just checked to see what version I'm on. I'm using Windows 10. The package right here even said Windows 11 for my brand new computer.
Well,
But I think it downloaded Windows 10 first, and then I never updated it to 11.
Yeah, just go to the same place that you would update your, do a Windows update, and there should be a button that says convert to 11.
You can just go into the Windows update.
That's
And then-
what I meant.
Oh yeah. Sorry, and the
So it seems pretty stable.
I've blue screened more in the last 2 weeks than I have in the last 2 years since I built this machine. So not super stable.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of waiting.
That's pretty normal for a new OS. So drivers get updated, blah blah blah.
I mean, I don't blue screen every day, but I haven't really blue screened a lot for quite a while. But my supports most of my hardware. I think. I have a new PC system.
Well, I couldn't solo the Rumble.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
I would
really
imagine you
darn
couldn't.
close. No, it was red, but I just really ran out of power.
What level are you?
I am 28.
He's like 20, right?
Yeah, he was green to me. He's still a triple up. He has so much effing health that I just ran out of power and I couldn't finish him off. So if anybody's in their 20s, if I had one DPSer with me, I could murder this dude. He drops like a ton of stuff.
Sugar, you were starting to say, I spoke over you earlier, sorry, you were going to say something about some crazy stories from launch about Platt.
Oh, dude. I I started off EQ1 and went to EQ2. And when computers first became mainstream and everybody was playing EverQuest and before WoW came out, there was a guy called Yantis, Yantis. He figured out how to get everybody who was on the bazaar, because if you remember, there was no broker. You had to go stand in a bazaar with your character on, actually playing, for somebody to come up and purchase something from you.
Well, that was even
I
later.
remember.
right?
I remember
It used to be the tunnel.
Yeah, that was
What's
in the
that?
Plains of Power in the
That was
Bazaar.
actually later, yeah, Plains of Power.
Yep.
Before
So,
that, you
but-
had to stand in the tunnel.
Yeah, exactly. So, but during the Plains of Power time, when you had people standing in that bazaar area, this guy Yantis figured out and created a website where you could purchase, you could put your stuff up. He'll buy your stuff from you and then sell it for real money on the net with the credit card. And he was one of the original, like, gaming style people to do that. Well, Sony was getting pissed and told him to stop, and he's like, fuck off, and all this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, my buddy Jeff and I both worked for Yantis on the side. Jeff did it full time. He was making approximately $15,000 to $20,000 a month. And I'm not shitting you.
Wow. How was he
When
getting
he was
money
making
out of
this
the
much
game?
money, I said, oh my God, I'm working my ass off for $12 an hour. Let me help you. So I went in on the weekends and I started making about $3,000 or $4,000 a month. Just doing it on weekend time. But you had to know what the raid gear was that people wanted, because you could turn around and sell that stuff for $50 a piece for the raids and stuff, so people will give you that item, you'll give them the plat in game, and Yantis would just constantly turn it around. Well, of course, Sony got pissed off, got the FBI involved, so I was playing at my buddy's house when the FBI came to the house. And he confiscated all 24 computers, because he had like 6 computers running off of EQ1, and the rest of them were running off of EQ2. They confiscated them all, but you couldn't prosecute in a court of law because there was no laws for this stuff yet. So all they did was take everything, and everything that he owned and all the intellectual property is what he lost.
Well, if they couldn't prosecute, it seems like
Yeah, then how could
the
they
whole
take
thing
it
was
away?
illegal.
Okay, that's where I'm getting to. So that's what I'm saying, intellectual property, right? So he takes Sony to court, and Yantis takes Sony to court because everybody was going off about this stuff. Everybody got everything they ever owned back except for all the intellectual property in game and their accounts and stuff like that. So they were permanent bans. So all of our accounts gone, but everybody got to get their equipment back because they couldn't legally take it because there was no court and there was no law stating how you were going to prosecute or what was going to happen with that at the time.
I was probably one of your customers.
For Yantis, yeah.
I did buy plat quite a bit at the launch of EQ2.
Oh yeah, I got banned.
I think
like
it was
3 times.
gold. They were only selling gold initially.
Well, that
Yeah.
the initial plat or the initial gold farmer that was going on, it was the pet exploit through the broker, right? And they would they actually wrote a story on it, and the guy who was doing it had made so much money from it, like real world money. But they were basically, they would just log in with, a newly created tune, right? And they would go buy pets, and then they would put the pet on sale on the broker, and then people would buy it, but they would take the pet out of the broker and place it in their house, right? So when the purchase was made, that wouldn't actually move that pet along. So people would just make money from that. From there being, you're duping the pets and then you go sell the pets, right? And they were made like tons of money doing that. And you would see,
Brilliant.
like, they would have like the top 10 players on the servers, right? Like, doing whatever, and you had the top 10 richest players on the servers, and there are always like these stupid names. And you're like, why are all these stupid names, right? And that was because that was their little bot farmers that were doing it. Like, extra little things, so that they ended up getting caught. But the guy made like a lot of money prior to that.
Well, this is how brilliant Antis and what we did. Instead of trading plat in game, we would take the item off the broker and trade it to somebody, and then what we would do is we would put up rares for harvesting at an astronomical price, and then they would have to pay, or they would have to pick up that item for an astronomical price, so that way there was no trading going on between two characters.
Yeah, right. I remember that.
And that's how we got around it. You know, platformers are just like jumping in game, hurrying up, transferring you black, running. But we actually, you know, if you needed plat, then we would go in and say, okay, you know, we would give you an item, a real cheap item. We would tell you to put it on the broker after you paid cash on the credit card. Then we would say, okay, you know, meet so-and-so at the bazaar. And then we would give him the harvesting rare. He would put it up on the broker for, you know, 300 plat, and then we would purchase it, and he would have the plat. Hey, Hades.
Hey, Hades, about to kill the Rumbler. You want to come on?
Nice.
It's just Ariel, someone named Bro, something. They're guildies. I tried to solo the Rumbler, but he has a lot of health, and I ran out of power before I could finally finish him off.
Mm-hmm. Is that the Rumbler in Antonica?
Yeah.
What level is that?
He's a 21 triple up.
Oh shit, I'm in the group of 4 in Antonica right now. What level?
Oh, he's a 21 triple up. I'm
21.
mentored down to them at 9. I'm mentored down to them. They're 19, but
Oh, okay, no worries. We're all like 10 to 15, 16.
the guy respawns like every 45 minutes, so he's not like you can kill him anytime.
Sure.
There's actually a quest for him. I just want his loot. There is a whole quest for him. But Hades, did you want me to see if we get you an invite?
Go ahead. It's got a few more minutes before I get in the game. Go.
Okay. Just waiting on them anyway. Travel.
I've got some weird issues with dark UI in my chat windows now.
Man, the month of May just cooked by.
That commemorative Freeport coin you get in the quest line on the island, does that do anything?
Commemorates your time doing the quests.
So I can sell that shit?
Yeah, if it did something, I think you would be able to buy it off the shitty guy.
Well met.
A feeling that Dirge would have been kind of a better choice than the Fury. And
Greetings, traveler.
Howdy.
Good job.
Man, I don't know what to do. I can't craft. I mean, I know how to craft. It's just with the illy, for some reason, if it's red craft for the level 15 for New Hollis, even hitting just the durability, he just loses a level at a time. It's crazy.
the I find it's like when you're crafting, if you do like a progress durability, right? And if you find it goes down, then you need to switch it to durability, then progress. And then your other thing, the mana costing one, you can also, like, you can start the sequence with it, or in the middle or the end, and there's actually a better place to put it. Usually I start it in the middle, and if I'm not getting a lot of progression in there, then I'll move to the front of the sequence, or I'll move it to the end of the sequence.
Yeah, I mean, my Inquisitor does just fine, but my frickin' Illusionist just can't do shit. And I had this problem on every server, you know, where you get that one character that's got the really low, like, NBG generator or whatever. So I'm just worried that my Illusionist has the opposite sleight of dice of sleight.
Just change your sequence up. Because usually it's the sequence. I mean, there's always like problems, and when it's harder, it's gonna take a hell of a lot longer.
Alright, does anybody need some carbonite armor made, chain, or plate?
Dude.
It's a boon.
Alright, one more try at the Rumbler, this time with when I'm not mentored down.
How long until we're a bold guild? Ooh, that's not bad. Just 68% to go.
How you doing, dude?
Pretty
That was
good.
a long 15 minutes.
It was. I did not intend, but I got wrapped up in being away from the computer for a few minutes. It was actually refreshing.
That's fine. I wanted to. I went to go see if I could solo the Rumbler, and I couldn't. But I got a couple 19 guildies backing me up because I almost soloed it. I got it into the red. But I just did not quite have. It has so much health. I ran out of power.
Let me know if you need me, and I'll come and help.
Right now we're looking okay, but I'm also starting to run low on power again, so we'll see.
Okie dokie. I am gonna go run down and get the food from the front door. My Uber's arriving. Uber Eats.
What'd you get me?
Dude, were you able to add Araceli before you leave the house?
Yeah. Good. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay, cool.
Went and bought myself a house while you guys were gone, and bought my own personal harvest crate to put all my harvestables in. So I have a ton of bag room again.
Be right back.
I missed the voiceovers for your character. Conga voice is missing.
But you just can't hear it?
There's no personal character voices yet. I think it comes out with Desert Flames. You know, for the emotes.
Oh.
Like usually if you wait, waiting for any of the other emotes, there's a voice with it. Really big issue.
Hello.
I'm just gonna have to log out.
Well, got the Rumbler killed.
Can I have all your Oh, wait. Congrats.
Yep, got some discos too.
I think it's your silver.
Although I didn't get any cloth gear like I was hoping.
What level are you now?
Me, I'm 28.
Oh, hey, you got a gi.
Yeah, he drops 4 pieces of gear.
If you don't need that gi, I know a monk that needs that gi.
Oh, I know a Shadow Knight would have wanted it too, just because it's cool. But yeah, I don't care. I can send it to whoever. I was probably going to sell it, but someone actually wants it.
I need some shoes. I'm level 10 and I still don't have shoes.
I want to give it to a level 20. Yeah, when I get to a mailbox, I'll set it by. I guess send it to Critical. Is that who?
Yeah. He's my main. Usually I won't pass your stuff for my my little alt. My Fury, I don't care.
Well, I like I said, I was killing it to get. I wasn't killing it to get the key in the first place. I was hoping to get a cloth piece.
When we get a cloth piece.
Yeah. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have a very good robe, so I was hoping for an increase. Oh well.
Do the metallic robe soon. Out of Varsoon.
Yeah. Next if I ever get a Varsoon group, that'll be.
Oh wait. There's a bird. Runny Eye. Runny Eye.
Am I supposed to be seeing these recruit requests?
Yeah, so everyone can see it. That way, there's enough overlap that people don't get missed.
My other, I just went to look at the permissions and you have them hidden. Is that intended?
No, I don't intend to be hidden. I'm not sure if that's a default or what.
I don't know what rank you need to be able to invite them, but.
These are higher.
Yeah, on the ranks page, I can't see any permissions.
I am Storm Follower. Is that higher than Storm Protection? Or lower than Storm Protection?
One lower.
Oh, then that's why I can't get right.
I'm recruit, I can see.
Yeah. So under ranks, on the left-hand side, you see all the different rank names and the status to gain that rank.
Honestly, I didn't even think there was an. It's been a while, but I didn't think there was an option to hide permissions. So I might be bugged. But it's been like that since I joined.
I am not certain.
Where does it say the status to get a rank?
On the ranks tab on the left is a list of ranks. I can see one permission, which is adjust rank permissions. Of course, I can't do it, but you can see it.
Oh well, good. Then I will get. I only need another 150 status to be able to go up higher rank. I'll get there eventually.
Alright, the Undying armor set does not match the backpack that you get with Undying stuff. Like, why would they make that match?
Together an ROV group, or did you have other plans this afternoon? Or I guess this evening?
I'm doing a little bit of admin at the moment. I will let you know.
Okay, well then I'm gonna head back to Nectulos to quest until then.
Sounds good.
Stop by a mailbox and send this,
I just realized Hades wasn't a recruiter. I was like, why can't I check that box?
If you want to go to, like, if you want to find somewhere to harvest, just go to a crappy zone that has, or a crappy experience zone. And you'll find a lot of stuff.
Jump into the system.
Oh, actually, I lied. I am going to go down to the Giants, and I am going to go kill, get my starter for my Mana Stone. So I'm high enough to kill that little bastard. Assuming,
I just realized that I've been level 10 and level 11 for almost 4 hours now.
Well, at that rate, we'll see you at 50 in 3 months and 2 weeks.
Pretty much.
You just farting
Yeah,
around?
all my plans are just keep getting fucked up, and I keep making mistakes. The biggest plan that screwed me up was the fact that they took the progress potions out of game.
Excellent progress potion.
You were able to go in and get 100% progress on every cycle of your craft. So you can literally go in at level 11 and have no issue finishing with your hull.
Oh, what, it just gave you free levels?
Yeah.
Well, I can see why they took that out.
No, not free. I mean, like, you still combined. It's just your combine, instead of doing like half a bar, would almost finish it at once. And yeah, it should have taken it out. But they should have taken it out the last 3 times they did it too, not just this time. So I didn't expect it to be gone this time because they didn't take it out before.
Does anybody have an interest in doing Maid of the Mist or, well, no, I don't know if any of you guys are even high enough. Maid of the Mist or the other one, the boat quests?
In Search of Pirate?
I was going to say the captain's new friend moves into the one for Zek, I believe it. Alright, I'm just going to hold on to it right now. I screwed up on the beta and did the... and finished the Maid of the Mist, so it made it totally pointless to do it. So I want to make sure I don't screw it up this time.
Not pointless, it's fun.
Well, I know, but you think the whole reason you wanted it to be able to use Maid of the Mist to travel around.
Fortunately, with Search of Pirate, you don't have to hold it for making access.
In Search of Fira, we picked that one up. So I should be able to about get that one now in 28, I would think.
I just know the answer.
I'll ask Toon later when he gets back on headset. Probably knows, or I'll just, if I don't remember to, I'll look it up. I'm just too lazy to, lean forward and type on my secondary keyboard. I love how this captain asks you to basically save him from these guys attacking him, and then he just kind of hangs out. He doesn't assist you or anything. He's like, yeah, wouldn't mind killing those guys that were trying to murder me. That's great.
Well, Maid of the Mist starts in Neck, right, near the docks, or is that Enchanted Lands?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
that's exactly what Maid of the Mist is. I picked it up. First thing you do is kill 30 crabs.
So I would assume the other one is in Thundering Steps.
Yeah, I got passages to Zek in Thundering Steps, but I don't know where in Search of Furod it. Just because there's 3 road quests. Actually, there may be more than that, but there's 3 that I know of. Is in Search of Furod, the passage to Isla Zek, and Maid of the Mist. Maid of the Mist is to Enchanted Lands, Zek is Zek, and Furod is Furod.
That's right. In Search of the Fjord, Tito's Harbor.
Yeah, that's what I was just fixing to say.
Jelly! Ah, my other source of information. Can you make bags, Jelly?
I can make 12 slaughter.
Alright, next time, well, all my stuff, harvestables, are in my house. I'll go by and send the stuff to you for harvestables. I mean, what, is it leathers and stuff?
Yeah, it's a tan leather and, hang on. I gotta think, because I'm still kind of reeling from my adulting time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know who came up with the word adulting, but it is very accurate.
Yeah, it's tan leather, tuber strands, and raw iron is what I need.
Okay, I don't know how much of that I have, but I'll check next time I go to my house.
Yeah, I think I got some of it. How many do you need made?
Oh, I just wanted one more at this point. I've got 8 slaughters. I just, again, I've got a quest when I finish it, that it'll be,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got enough to finish that. I got most of my harvestables over in Kelly's.
I wonder how much bags are gonna sell for the broker rig when they fix it.
We don't know because there's no broker.
Well, that's why I said when they fix it.
Yeah, I got Spirit of the Wolf. Yeah. Finally.
What level?
4, isn't it?
13.
Oh, nice. We thought it was. We were talking about that last night. Thought it was 16. I'm going down to get my note. Stentalolo, whatever.
Kind of the cool thing now is I'm kind of understanding how to play like Fury this time. I know what the spells do.
Heal people, don't die.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I haven't really been in that kind of situation yet. But I actually know what the... Like, I have a layout for the spells. Before, they're just randomly everywhere.
I gotta kill a couple of these giant scouts so I can get by them to get to where I need to be. Well,
I never really understood all the different reses, like why there's like so many different reses.
Combat res, out of combat res.
Group.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, well, there's group res.
The difference is definitely in combat and out of combat. You're going to be able to use 1 or 2 out of combat, and then you only get 2 in combat, or 3, counting the group reses. One of them will be no res sickness, which can't be used as often as the other one can.
The no red sickness is a big one.
Because you'll have to learn who to give that to, you know, like your tank or your other healer or whatever.
Hand my mail to your ball.
Kill my hero. Need any money?
Nah. Well, I may need some money when I try to go get my portal stuff.
Okay, well, I can send you some gold back if you just tell me what you need.
I'll just wait until I can, because I may not even be able to use the portal spell. I'm trying to get my trade skill to 25, and then I'm gonna
Oh, that'd be interesting. Hello.
What's going on?
Bill!
Nice to have you back.
My Canadian brother from another mother.
These came and raided, so we had to move the party somewhere else.
Yep, once the FBI's been there, it's no good, man.
Hey, anybody else do any crafting and you try to make the leather backpack and it's just freaking impossible? Like,
It takes a really long time. I know. I found that
what
too.
the hell? It took me like 4 tries with one of my tunes. I was like,
Yep.
I had
Everything
the
else
tunic
just
on.
burned through it all, and then that one
Yeah.
just took forever.
I had the tunic on. I had my skill maxed out. I tried to yeah, I was trying to.
You use a normal?
Yeah, but for the quest line, you make it.
Oh.
Kill 2 times.
I don't know, because I'm stuck on spears.
Remind me again how do you go from 10 to 15? You just gotta make stuff. There's no quests or anything.
There's a quest. If you go to New Hellas, there's a quest series there.
Oh, right on.
Okay, but
It's the one
it starts
that
at 15 and it's a pain in the
right
ass.
now. Nah, it starts at 10, and if he stops crying, he might actually get a combine done.
Yeah, it can be helpful to craft enough to get an additional level before you start that series.
I'm just giving him a hard time.
Alright.
But it's hard, you gotta get over there, right? So you gotta get to the Antonica Bell, I guess.
But we have a connection between the cities. We have the technology.
Connection
You
is
guys have
strong.
technology?
Fucking love it. As soon as Toon eats, I swear, he gets his happiness going.
It's because that's when it combines with his meds and hypes him up. So you can have a couple, like 2 or 3 hours of hyperactive, and then he'll drop again.
Either that or it's his diet.
It's the fact that I ate plus I'm on that.
See? I pay attention. Toon, what do you have planned for this evening?
What was that again?
What do you? I was just seeing what you had planned for this evening. If you wanted to try, we were going to try to get ROV. I'm on my way to go pick up the Mana Stone quest.
I was gonna power level my best friend, but she's not online.
Dottie?
What'd you call me a she for?
You're not my best friend. Your mom. Your mom's one of my best friends, but Ooh, there's patch notes.
What does the patch note say? I'm gonna roll back to the server so that person can catch up.
Oh, good. Okay, so we're gonna have the merchant that I did for this today. It's gonna be back. Apparently, everybody was missing. That merchant. The broker will be back tomorrow. Yes.
Which merchant?
The one that sells the appearance gear for Jadeite coins.
Ah, nice.
And that's really good because I already got like 300 something Jadeite coins, and I was on a set of appearance gear that actually looks nice.
Geez, how many of those crates did you open?
30. I bought 20 and I got the 10 free months. Oh, and then today's daily from Varsoon. Put some tunes on. It feels like some tunes.
Sorry, never.
We get thinking, I'm sorry that thing's been taken. Rub it in a little more.
Someone take food?
Yes. Spirit is no longer 50. The tune on this server is now tuned with a D at the end.
Yep, and I'll never delete it.
Well, they really beat you to that one. Was that your first one? The first name you went for, or was it the SK?
It was the second. I went for Andromeda for my SK, and it was taken, so I took Aquilia, which is another word for Aquarius, because I was going for constellation names.
Yeah, my names are so stupid. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, the critical is the thing I went for. Critical with a C and critical with a K.
Alright, I'm about to put on music. If you don't like it, be ready to mute it or turn it down.
All my other names are Viking language, so no one uses it.
Sorry, who was just speaking there? I'm seeing everybody else's name light up in the overlay except yours.
Critical. 90.
Oh, Critical, I forgot to top of the mailbox. I'll do it next time.
Yeah, I don't even see you in the list. That's weird. I see Fred Boat, who just joined.
That's the bot.
Yeah, right. So I'm surprised I don't see Critical.
I'm queuing up.
You're looking for 90?
I see me.
I want to hear some Smashing Pumpkins, because I think that would be random.
Okay.
Maybe even, I don't know, like tonight.
I want to hear some Willow.
Breaking
I
Benjamin.
want to hear some necrophobic.
Whoa.
I want to hear the angst of the ultra rich. Fuck.
I'm
Can a
trying
man
to
get a
find
little Barney in his life?
I'm trying to find this stupid Knoll, and he's not on track.
So Cold or the Diary of Jane?
Diary.
I have a problem with one of my accounts where when I try to load up that account, it says it's already running, even though I don't have one active.
Might be time to spank Christopher.
No, he's not using it.
The fact that
Time to spank your wife?
No, Christopher is his son?
Yeah, I know. It might be time to spank his wife.
Oh. Now, I mean, that might be a discussion between them. You know, he's gotta find out her boundaries.
If he doesn't know by now.
If he spanks his wife, he may need a safe word. Because she'll probably beat the shit out of him.
Yes, she is a Marine.
Navy.
Navy. Oh, my bad. Is that, like, offensive? I'm sorry. I know, like, some of y'all don't... I don't know... Like, I know...
It's the same thing.
Well, to you, but to them, they're, like, some of them don't like being called by the other branches. They're like,
No,
I'm
military.
What's the Army? Which one would be offensive if somebody went up to her and assumed she was part of it?
Not really any of the services, but more like titles.
Also, if you called her like a private, even though she's like a chief, then she'd be offended.
Yeah.
You have to work really hard to get them.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, you know, calling a doctor or a nurse, you know what I mean? You gotta work for your title.
I remember when I worked in QA, and me and the acquaintance, we were sitting there, you know, yapping around, and then this guy sort of walked up, and he was just sort of running and looking around, and he didn't have a pass, right? You have a pass behind your area, right? So he's like, "Hey, who are you? Why are you here?" Right? You have no pass on, right? And the guy's like looking around, going, and I'm like, "Dude, that's not Patrick." He's like the guy, the COO of EA Worldwide, right? Not the Star Studio, but the entire company.
You still should have a pass.
I'm laughing at the fact that you have not changed your name back and you are still Sugar Britches.
That's not britches, that's breeches.
He did not get fired, by the way.
I like this one.
Hopkins reminds me of that. Which reminds me of Spectrum.
So, Toon, are we going to form up for any kind of thing?
Y'all want to go kill giants? I need to get giant language.
Nectulos or Thundering Steps Giants?
If we get a healer, we can do Thundering Steps. If we don't get a healer, we can go to Nextlos.
Okay, well, I'm at the, I'm down for it. I'm already at the Thundering Steps ones, because that's where I was, just had to go kill that Knoll for his orders.
I can come join in about 5 minutes.
Do we have any healers in this level range too?
What level range is that?
Upper 20s, middle 20s?
No. Not yet.
We can help some people out. If you want to do like a whaling cave run and get like half the group to be people in their early teens.
I can get where to do that. Some little rolls and
Early teens is good to start whaling caves.
so 10 is too low.
No, it's not too long. That's perfect.
I have a level 10.
How about 11?
I have a level 10 sitting inside the door of the wheeling.
11? I don't know. I mean, can you handle it?
No.
I don't think you could.
If you're all mentoring, then it should.
I don't think you'll need, I don't know if you'll need my conjure DPS with all them if you're venturing down to run them. So I will just hang out for now and request the new tools until I am needed.
I need a healer that wants to level.
I'm at a level 11.
Yeah, alright, get on her.
Where's the guild hall in Kinos?
Same place, the Prestige portal.
Oh, okay.
And then visit Charval, and then the name is in the guild notes if you hit U and click main.
Ares.
And that's South Kinos, right?
Yes.
Across from the Mage Tower.
Right.
In between the two houses that are there.
Yeah, Toon, her name is Scylla, Cila.
So we're
How many you got?
We're at 4. I got room for 2 more.
I have the Illy and Inquisitor both level 10.
Well, I have a level 10. That's the way in too. I think it's a month.
We have, it sounds like enough people to do multiple groups.
We have 43 people on right now.
Oh, what happened to Yin and Yang?
So some people might not know. There might be more people in the guild.
I'm
I'm
crafting.
with Ringo right now. He's in guild. We're just doing a meeting group. Level 13, 16. We're happy where we are.
Yeah, I'll continue crafting.
But if you've got room for 3 on the green, let us know.
Probably. I know at least 4 are interested in the one I have, and I only got 2 spots. So, all right, who else is interested? I'm gonna invite Hocus to raid. I'm gonna form these groups and make it happen.
I'm camping to the guy that's in the whaling cave.
Sounds good.
What am I doing wrong here at the housing portal? Charval home, and then I only have the option to buy it.
Okay, so right click and visit.
I'm not hitting visit.
When you back out.
Oh, the portal. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to step out to get dinner soon. So you guys keep going.
Level 1 million, maybe.
I was going to say, I have a level 2 Fury.
Never seen the Charval home before. Beautiful.
That's why we picked it.
I really like how open it is.
Exactly. Open, relaxing, and the good lighting.
And then which one of any of these portals will...
I'm zoning back over there. I'll show you.
I'm here in the whaling cave with my character Miles, who is a monk, and the first mob I see is level 13.
That's fine. We're gonna make this happen.
Yeah, the guys I was with said they're happy to come. It's just 2 others around my level.
All right.
Okay. Who was coming into Aries' house?
That is Baristo.
I'm coming through now into Freeport.
Oh, okay, so you got over.
Ooh, it gives me the housing quest in Freeport. I can get a slum house here.
You got to be able to get all the way over there.
Right. Someday. That's my new goal.
That's one of those quests that you accept it when you get it that way, or else you'll get it every single time you zone in.
Okay, we got Whaling Cave 4.
All right, Josh.
Yeah.
What's your character name?
Beverly.
What common lands are you in? What instance?
Well, you guys got 2 healers. I'm gonna stick all 3 of you with the 2 little bit lower guys, and then that will help balance that group out.
Okay.
All right, and I want to get a plate tank if I can for group 2. And then that group is like gonna blast off. It's got great DPS and great heals.
Spell critical for me.
Critical?
CRITICAL.
Yeah, the guilty. Yeah, I'm sending him that one piece, or that piece I got.
Getting goosebumps back in common lands. I love this music here.
Weezer.
Can you invite Ewok X to the guild when you get a chance, Toon, please?
Did you find it? Wonderful. I appreciate.
He wants in. Or she. Don't mean to judge.
Who is that?
Ewok X.
Oh,
They got him.
I got him.
Andavar,
Yes, sir.
would you want to be the tank in a group using your tank pet?
I think that would actually work out very well because it's
With 2 healers, yes. I think it'll be beautiful, especially once Miles gets a little bit of levels. Then he'll be able to take over.
yeah, I can go do that. Help him out if you want.
I've just told them to empty out their bags. Seeing as
That's a
they
good
both
day.
will have the full 4 slot bags.
It's Wailing Caves. I'll start headed over that direction. I just didn't know once I mentored down how well it'll work out, but I'll try it.
Alright, and Evan, you know the whole link between good and evil side that they can use to get over to this side faster?
What's the quickest way again? Through Common Lands? Through
Through-
Neck? Antonica TF
use-
Neck? Damn.
If they're both good, no, if they're both good, take them to the Prestige portal and through our guild house, and they can link into Freeport. And then once they get into Freeport, they either die to a guard or make it to a bell. Either way, they'll get to Common Lands.
Okay, that's gonna take a little while. I don't know where that
No,
bell is.
if you go to the Prestige portal in Kinos, you know where that is?
Is that in the Kinos Harbor?
It's in South Kinos, across from the Mage Tower, between the 2 houses.
Okay.
You go from the harbor.
2 Bale Court and 4 Bale Court.
I'm screen sharing, so someone can jump in when I get into Antonica and tell me.
Okay. Once you're in South Kinos, let me know and I'll look and show you.
Yeah.
Do you know where the Mage Tower is in South Kinos?
Yeah, back when you used to be a mage and have to like level up to, when you got to level 10, you get to choose another class.
Yeah, well, it's right across from there.
Okay.
I thought it was
it,
for
right?
leveling up your free fall, safe fall.
I always just think
That's
about
secondary.
that housing thing just right over next to the entrance to the harbor, so it's not usually that hard to find.
Does Hollis have a 1 through 9 crafting line if you start there?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So pretty much the same as the other Freeport and games. And I know Mariac has one.
It's
Plus, you get the extra quest when you go to that house and you have to like repair the carpets, make the dishes. It really helps.
I was wondering if all that was in the game.
Yeah, the new Hollis Quest series is in.
That's always the way to go, right?
And then after that, it opens up level 15 rush orders, and you can use those to get to 20.
Duty above all else, except honor.
Find a good color for raid chat.
Morpheus, do you want to come to Wailing Caves?
I am on a level 1 illy right now.
Alright.
Did you know that on the offer claim you can get a 10-pack of crafting potions?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Will it work if I choose it?
Yep.
See, I was wondering about that, about the too many illies. Do one of us need to, while we're low enough characters, make a coercer?
Not a great deal. Jelly I know does coercer, but I don't know anybody else that said they are.
Well, Toon just put in guild chat, too many illies, or eyes.
No, it was me messing with Jaisa because I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
I misspelled her name 6 times.
Oh, okay.
Literally, I kept putting L instead of I for the second I. Alright, just for my sake of sanity, anybody in my group, please head down to the coffee house.
Okay.
I don't think I'm in his group. I think I'm tanking a different group. Anybody in voice in the group that I'm supposed to be?
I'm with you.
Oh, okay, I was trying to see which one. Think we should move to a separate channel as well, or?
Sure.
I'll tab out and see what channels are open. I guess we can take the lounge.
Sounds good.